There's something magical about waking up and stepping outside, even if it's just onto a tiny balcony. The air feels fresher there. The noise of the world fades, and for a moment you realize this small patch of space could become something alive. You don't need a backyard, you don't need acres of land or fancy garden beds. All you need is a few pots, a little sunlight, and the quiet courage to begin. Hi, my friend. Welcome to Home Garden Growth. If you love the idea of creating life in small spaces, hit subscribe and let's grow together. Because every week we bring you stories, lessons, and simple steps that make gardening easy and meaningful. And if you've ever thought, my space is too small for a garden, this video will prove that you already have enough to start. Because gardening isn't about having space, it's about creating a space for something to grow. Step 1. Seeing potential in small spaces. Take a slow look at your balcony right now. The floor that catches the sun in the morning, the railing that feels empty, that corner where the wind always seems to dance. Every part of it is full of possibility. Maybe that wall could hold hanging pots. Maybe that small stool could double as a planter stand. Maybe that railing could support a vine or a tomato plant. Before you rush to buy soil or seeds, take time to observe. Where does the sunlight fall, and for how long? Does rain reach your balcony, or is it shaded? Does wind rush through it, or is it calm and protected? A good garden begins not with soil, but with awareness. Once you understand your little space, you'll know exactly what kind of life it can hold. Step 2. Understanding sunlight. Sunlight is your most powerful ingredient. It decides everything: what you can grow, where to place it, and how fast it'll thrive. If your balcony gets 4 to 6 hours of sun, you can grow leafy greens, herbs, and compact flowers. If it gets 6 to 8 hours, your balcony can host tomatoes, peppers, strawberries, even small citrus trees. If you only get a couple of hours of light, don't give up. Grow shade-loving plants like ferns, mint, spinach, or even pothos. They'll reward you quietly with lush green leaves, and if sunlight is tricky, invest in LED grow lights. They mimic natural sunlight and help plants photosynthesize even indoors. Sunlight is like friendship. You don't need a lot of it, just the right kind at the right time. Step 3. Containers. Turning ordinary things into homes. Now that you know your light, let's talk about containers. You don't need to spend a fortune. Look around your home. Old buckets, kitchen strainers, milk cartons, even tin cans. Anything that can hold soil can hold life. Just make sure it has drainage holes at the bottom. Plants need to breathe. Roots hate sitting in water. Line the bottom with small pebbles or broken terracotta pieces. It helps drain excess water and prevents rot. Then comes the fun part, arranging. Use vertical shelves, wall planters, or railing baskets. Stack smaller pots on stools or crates to add height. Create levels. Your balcony will instantly look fuller and more natural. A small space becomes magical when every inch has intention. Step 4. The soil. Where life begins. Soil is your garden's heart. If it's heavy, plants suffocate. If it's poor, they starve. Use a light potting mix. A blend of soil, cocoa peat, and compost. Cocoa peat keeps it airy and retains just enough moisture. Compost adds nutrients that help roots grow strong. Avoid digging soil straight from the ground. It's often full of pests or too dense for pots. And remember, the best fertilizer doesn't come in a plastic bag. It comes from your kitchen. Banana peels, eggshells, and coffee grounds can all feed your plants naturally. Even your waste can nurture life. When you stir soil with your hands, you're not just preparing a pot. You're preparing the ground for something that will grow because of you. Step 5. Choosing the right plants. This is where your balcony becomes your garden. If you're new, start with forgiving plants: basil, mint, lettuce, or cherry tomatoes. They grow fast, show results quickly, and forgive you even when you forget to water them for a day or two. Pair plants smartly. Herbs near your kitchen door. Easy to pick when cooking. Colorful flowers on the railing to attract pollinators. Leafy greens in the shady corner where they stay tender longer. And most importantly, don't overcrowd. Plants need space to breathe, just like people do. Every pot is a small world. Give it air, light, and love. Step 6. Watering. Listening to your plants. Watering is the quiet language between you and your garden. Don't just pour water. Pay attention. Stick your finger an inch into the soil. If it feels dry, it's time. Water slowly until it drips from the bottom. That's how you know the roots have had their drink. Morning is the best time to water. It refreshes plants before the sun gets too strong. Avoid watering late at night. Wet leaves can invite fungus or pests. When you water, talk to your plants. Tell them what you're grateful for. It sounds silly, but it connects you, because the more attention you give, the more they thrive. Step 7. Designing your balcony garden. This is where creativity blooms. Add a chair, a little table, or maybe a hanging light. Let your garden feel cozy, a place to rest, not just to grow plants. Use wooden crates or bamboo racks for a natural look. Mix colors and textures. Soft greens, bright flowers, rough terracotta, smooth leaves. You can even hang small planters from the ceiling or railing. Every time you step outside, it should make you exhale. This isn't just gardening, it's therapy. A sanctuary you've built with your own hands. Step 8. Maintenance and growth. Every day, check in. Touch the soil. Look for new buds or wilting leaves. Trim old or yellowed leaves. That's how you tell your plants, I'm paying attention. Add a handful of compost every 2 weeks to keep the soil alive. If roots peek out from the bottom of the pot, it's time to replant into a bigger one. If a plant dies, don't see it as failure. It's a lesson. Nature teaching you quietly. Every gardener has lost plants, but the best ones learn to listen more closely each time. And one day you'll see, your balcony won't just have plants, it'll have stories. Step 9. The spirit of small gardening. Maybe your balcony is just a few feet wide. Maybe your plants are few and your tools are simple. But the moment you place your first seed into the soil, you're doing something extraordinary. You're creating life where there was none. Gardening teaches you patience. It rewards you slowly, quietly, beautifully. It reminds you that growth doesn't need space, it needs care. So take that step today. Grab a pot, fill it with soil, and plant something, even if it's small, even if it's just one seed. Because the day you plant something, you plant hope. And before you know it, your little balcony will bloom into a world of color, peace, and joy. A living reminder that growth, in every sense, starts small. If this inspired you, give this video a thumbs up and share it with someone who thinks they can't have a garden. Because maybe all they need is this small nudge. And don't forget to subscribe to Home Garden Growth, where every small space becomes a story of life.